Good morning, students. Higher secondary second year computer science, unit 2, lesson 7, Python functions, part 3. In last classes we learnt about the function and types of function, how to define the functions, what are the advantages of functions, how to call the functions, how to pass parameters to the function, various function arguments and types, lambda functions, return statement, two different scopes, local and global scopes. In this class we are going to see about the functions using libraries, built-in and mathematical functions. The first function ABS, it returns an absolute value of a number. The argument may be an integer or floating point number. For example, ABS of x, here x equal to 20, y equal to minus 23 by 0.2. ABS of x, whether the x may be plus or minus, it converts into the positive integer. Here x value is positive integer, x is the positive integer, it returns also positive. Here y is negative integer, negative floating point number minus 23.2, it turns into the positive floating point number. So ABS of x equal to 20, ABS of y 23.2. Second function, ORD function, it returns the ASCII value for the given Unicode character. This function is inverse of character function. General format, ORD of C, here C equal to small a, D equal to capital D, ORD of C equal to A, ORD of C, that is ORD of A, that is equal to 97. Here the ASCII value of A is 97, ASCII value of capital A is 65. So it turns a character value into its equivalent ASCII value. Open IDLE window, ABS of x, ABS function, x value 20, y value minus 23.2, ABS, it converts positive or a negative value into positive value. Run this model, x also 20, y also positive floating point number 23.2. Open, CHR function, C equal to 65, D equal to 43, CHR of C, that's equal to 65, CHR 65, that's capital A, 43, CHR of 43, that is plus. Another function, ORD function, this function returns the character into ASCII value. The ASCII value of A is 97, the ASCII value of capital A is 65. Run this model by using run model. C equal to 97, capital A equal to 65. So the ORD function is used to convert the character string, character into the equivalent ASCII value. Another function, CHR function, it returns the Unicode character for the given ASCII value. This function is inverse of ORD function. Already we see that. C equal to 65, D equal to 43, print CHR of C, CHR of D. The C value is 65, equivalent character value is capital A. CHR of 43, the equivalent character value is plus. Another one, bin, it returns a binary string prefixed with 0b for the given integer number. Note, format can also be used instead of this function. We can use the format function instead of bin. The general format, bin of I. Here x equal to 15, y equal to 101. The bin of x, it converts the decimal value 15 and 101 into its equivalent binary value here. Going to see this bin by using the IDLE window. Open bin function. So bin function used to convert the decimal value into its equivalent binary value. By running this model, 15 in binary, 0b, 111, 4 ones, 101 binary, 0b, 11, 00, 101. So bin function used to convert the decimal value into its equivalent binary value. Another one, type. It returns the type of the object. Type means data type. Note, this function used with a single object parameter. Type object, here x equal to 15.2, this is floating, so it converts type of x, float. Y equal to a, it is string. It is which type? It is string type. Type of y, string type. True or false, it is the boolean type, so bool. Now another one, id. id return the identity of an object, that is the address of the object in the memory. Note, the address of the x and y may differ in your system. It returns the address of the value. Format, id, object, it is a general form. X value is 15. Print address of x is id of x. So it returns the address of the variable x. Another one, id of y. It returns the address of the variable y. See these both functions by using IDLE window, type and id. First one, type function. It returns the data type of the variable. X is the floating point, so float. Y is the string type, string. S is the true, that is boolean value. Run this model. Here float, string, bool. Another one, id function. Open id function. It returns the address of the variable. id function used to return the address of the variable x and y. Address of the x is, it may be different in your system. Address of y is this number. These both of them is in hexa format. Another function, min, max and sum. Min returns the minimum value of list in list. General format, min of list. Max returns the maximum value of list. General format, max of list. Sum returns the sum of values of the list. Sum of list. In the list, the minimum value is 21. It returns the 21. Min of my list is 21. In this list, it returns max of my list. It returns a maximum value, that is 98. In this example, it returns the total sum of the list. There are 4 numbers in the list. The total sum of these numbers is displayed here. Sum of my list. We are going to see this example in a single program. Minimum value, maximum value and sum value in a list. 3 functions in the one program. min of my list, max of my list, sum of my list. Here it returns the minimum value of the list, it returns maximum value of list, it returns sum of the total number of the list. Run model. Here minimum value 21, maximum 98, sum to 18. Next function, format function, it is equivalent to bin function. It returns the output based on the given format. First one, it returns binary format, outputs the number in base 2. Second one, it returns octal format, outputs number in base 8. Fixed point notation displays the number as a fixed point number. The default precision is 6 precision, but in this example 6 digits are here. General format, format value comma format specification. Here x equal to 14. Format of x comma b. B means binary. So it returns a value of binary number of the 14, that is 11110. Next example, y equal to 25. Format y of y comma o. It returns the y value into the its equivalent octal value. The 31 is nothing but octal value of decimal value 25. And last and final, it fixed point notation y comma f. It returns the y value in the terms of floating point notation. Default precision is 6 digits. 6 digits. We are going to this example by your ideally window, open format function. Format function. This function returns the binary value b, the parameter is b, so it returns the decimal value into the binary value. This one returns the octal value of y. This one returns the floating point value of y. Run this program by using run model. So x value in binary 1110, y value in octal 31, y value in fixed point notation 25 followed by 6 zeros because the default precision is 6. This is the example for the float. Next one, round. It returns the nearest integer to its input. First argument number is used to specify the value to be rounded. It returns the nearest integer to its input, nearest integer, that is round the number. Here x equal to 17.9. Round of x means the value is 18. 17.9, the nearest value is 18. 22.2, the nearest value is 22. Minus 18.3, the nearest value is minus 18. Here minus 18 is the nearest value. Second example, second argument n digits is used to specify the number of decimal digits decided after rounding. For example, here n1 equal to 17.89. Round of n1 comma 0 means the decimal digits here 0 indicates number of digits. Here 0 indicates the number of digits. Number is n1, 0 is number of digits. So 0 means there is no digits here, 18 only. n1 comma 1, it gives 1 digit. It rounded it 0.89 into 9, nearest value 9. n1 comma 2, it gives the 2 digit value 17.89. Open IDLE window, open the round example, function round. Example 1 for round. It has no number of digits here, simply x, round of x. It converts it into the into its nearest value. Here x value is 18, y 22, z value rounded to 18. So here x equal to 17.9, nearest value is 18. Y value is 22.2, the nearest value is 22. Z value is minus 18.3, nearest value is minus 18. So round is a function used to convert the nearest, it gives the nearest value of the x. It gives the nearest value of the x. Another example, example 2. Another example for the round function. Here n1 value is 17.89. n1 comma 0 gives the n1 in the round nearest value. It gives n1 in nearest value 18. n1 comma 1 number of digits 17.9 only, 17.9 was single digit. n1 comma 2 it gives the 2 digit 17.89. Run this model. Here is the value, resultant value 18.0, 17.9, 1 digit. Here it has the 1 digit, it has no digits, it has 2 digit. See this example. Print round of n1 comma 0, that is 18.0, n1 is 17.89. Round of n1 comma 1, 17.9, here 17.89, nearest to 1 digit. Round of n1 comma 2, it gives 2 digit value 17.89. This is the examples for round function. Another one, power function. It is equivalent to a double asterisk b, that is a power b, a power b. It returns the computation of a power b, that is a double asterisk b, a raised to the power of b. General format POW of a comma b. Here a equal to 5, b equal to 2, c equal to 3.0. Print POW of a comma b means 5 square, that is 25. POW of a comma c means 5 cube, that is 125. POW of a plus b means a equal to 5, b equal to 2, 5 plus 2, 7. 7 cube, that is equal to 7 into 7 into 7, 343. See this example by using ideal window. Open POW function, power function. It is same as in the C++. Here power of AB, power of A comma C, power of A plus B comma 3. This is 7 comma 3, 7 into 7 into 7. It gives the value 25, 125, 343. 25, 125, 343. That is first one for power of AB 25, power of A power C, that is 125, power of A plus B comma 3 is 343. This is the power function. Next we are going to see about the mathematical functions. There are 3 mathematical functions we are going to see. First one floor, second one ceil, third one SQRT. First one floor. It returns the largest integer less than or equal to x. For example, math.floor of x. X value is 26.7. The nearest nearest value, that is x less than, here this integer, the largest value, that integer less than the x, less than, it must be less than x, that is 26. Here minus 26.7, so less than y, that is minus 27. Minus 23.2, math.floor of z, it returns the value less than z, that is minus 24. Going to see by using ideal window, floor function. Here we use the import math, that means it include the mathematical functions. It include mathematical function. Before you use the mathematical function, we should use this statement, import statement. That means it import the model, math model. otherwise it tends to error, gives error message. We should use the import statement with mathematical math. Here math.floor of x, it returns the less than of x, the value less than of x, that is 26, rounded value 26. Floor of y, it gives the nearest value less than y, that is 27, minus 27. Similarly, floor of z less than the 23, that is minus 24, z equal to minus 23.2, the less than of z, it returns the value that less than of z, that is minus 24. Run this model. 26 minus 27 and minus 24. Another example, another function, ceil function. It returns the smallest integer greater than or equal to x. Floor returns the less than or equal to x. It returns the integer value greater than or equal to x. General format math.ceil of x. Here the same examples x, y, z, three set of numbers. Math.ceil of x, that means 26.7, the x must be greater than this value. Ceil returns the value of greater than x, that is 27. Minus 26.7 greater than of y, that is minus 26. Minus 23.2 ceil of z, that is greater than of z, that is minus 23. Using the IDLE window, ceil function. There are three values given. Import math function should be used here. This statement should be used here. To include the math model. It contains, the math model contains ceil function, sqrt function and floor function, etc. The x value 26.7, math.ceil of x, it returns the value of x greater than of x, that is 27. Math.ceil of y, it returns greater than of y, that is minus 26. Math.ceil z, that is greater than of z, that is minus 23. Run this model. Minus 27 minus 26 minus 23. It is the values for x, y, z. Math.ceil of x, math.ceil of y, math.ceil of z. Another function, sqrt function, it returns the square root of x. X must be greater than 0. X must be, we should give the value x greater than 0. General format, sqrt of x, a value 30, b value 49, 25.5 for c. It returns square root of a, square root of b, square root of c. These values are displayed in the output. The square root of 49 is 7. Going to see this example, sqrt function. Sqrt function, square root of a, square root of b, square root of c. Run this model, we get the square root of a, b, c, values. Next topic, composition in functions. What is composition? The value returned by the function may be used as an argument for another function. A value returned by a function may be used for the argument of the another function in nested manner. This is called composition. Example, if we wish to take a numeric value or an expression as a input from the user, we take the input string from the user using the function input and apply EVAL function to evaluate its value. For example, in this example, we get the input value from the keyboard by using the input function. This value, its output value, that means the value entered by the user is the argument of another function EVAL. It is in the nested manner, input and EVAL in the nested manner. So this composition, this is called composition. For example, n1 equal to EVAL, input, enter any number, we give the value 234 for n1, it returns n1 value as 234. Another example, n2 equal to EVAL, input of enter an arithmetic expression. We give here any arithmetic expression 12.0 plus 13.0 asterisk 2, that is given by the user. This value of return value of input function is passing to the evaluated function eval function. So eval function got this value, input value. So EVAL and input in the nested manner. So this setup is called is composition in functions. That is the result. 38. We are going to see this by using ideal window very clearly. Composition. Here n1 equal to EVAL, input of enter any number. Now we are giving the value, any value. This value is assigned to n1. When we print n1 value, it returns the given value by the user. So here the return output of the input function is fed into the it is passed to the eval function. This argument is passed to the eval function. So eval and input in the nested manner. In the next example, n2 equal to eval input, arithmetic expression is given. For example, 5 into 4. So it evaluates the 5 into 4, that is 20. So this input function get the value from the user. This value is passed to the eval function. This is called composition. Run this model, giving the value 234. Another second one for n2 value 4 into 5, I give the value 4 into 5. 4 into 5, it passed to the, this string is passed to the EVAL function and returns the value 20. Here 234 is passed from the input function to EVAL function, that is n1 value is 234. So this setup is called as composition in function, composition of two functions, one EVAL and input function. Next we are going to see about the Python recursive function. What is recursive? Recursive means when a function calls itself is known as recursion. Recursion works like loop, but sometimes it makes more sense to use recursion than loop. You can convert any loop out to recursion. A recursive function calls itself. Imagine a process would iterate indefinitely if not stopped by some condition. Such a process is known as infinite iteration. The condition that is applied in any recursive function is known as base condition. A base condition is must in every recursive function, otherwise it will continue to execute like an infinite loop. See this example for recursive function. Def function fact of n, here fact is the function. In this function fact, another call statement is written here, fact of 0 and fact of 5. So in this function fact, the function is calls itself. So this is called recursive manner. In the recursion is in 5 times. Here in this manner, fact of 5 times, fact of 0 1 time. Here return 1 is the base condition. Here return 1 is the must be a base condition. Base condition should be needed to end of the recursion, for ending of the if the value of say n is 0, it return the 1, that is the final value, that is the base condition. If we enter the value of 5, it calls itself. First one, fact of 5, it goes to fact of 5. If n equal to 0, the 5 is not equal to 0, so else condition is worked. Here return 5 into fact of 5 minus 1, 4. So it calls itself another time, fact of 4. Next time it returns 5 into 4 into fact of 4 minus 1, that is 3. 5 into 4 into fact of 3. Similar manner, next time it returns 5 into 4 into 3 into fact of 2. And last time 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into fact of 1. And final more time 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into fact of 0. The fact of 0 returns the 1. So it returns the final value 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 1, that is equal to 120. That is the factorial of 5. So 5 times it call itself. So this type of program is called recursive function program. Overview of how a recursive function works. The recursive function is called by some external code. Here external code print fact of 5. It's called by the external code fact of 5. This is the calling statement. The condition, the control transferred to the definition function fact of n. 5 is passed to n. If the base condition is met, then the program gives meaningful output and exists. Here base condition is 1. It is the final one. At the final call, it returns the final value 120 here. Otherwise, function does some required processing. Suppose it doesn't reach the final value. For example, 4. The function does some required processing and then calls itself to continue recursion. Again it calls itself by using fact of n minus 1. It calls itself. This is the overview of how recursive function works. We are going to see this example, recursive function. Recursive function. There are two examples for recursive function. Here fact of 5, the function is called, this is the function call statement. So the fact function is called here. In fact function, another fact call statement is placed. In the fact function, another call statement that calls itself, it calls the same function, fact of 5 here fact of 4. This type of program is called recursive program. Run this model, we are getting the value fact of 0. Factorial of 0 is 1. Factorial of 5 is 120. This is the example program for the recursive function. Print fact of 2000 will give runtime error maximum recursion depth exceed in the comparison. This happens because Python stops calling recursive function after 1000 calls only by default. By default, there are 1000. In the previous program, fact of 5, the 5 calls are there. By default in Python, 1000 calls may be called. For example, fact of 1000 is the highest part. To extend this, extend the limit value, we are using here the statement import sys and sys set recursion limit to 3000. So we can use call the function call by 3000 times here. In this program, fact of 2000, that means 2000 calls are called at the runtime. That means fact of 2000 means return 2000 into fact of 1000 and 999, and next step 2000 into 1999 asterisk 1998 and so on. So 2000 calls are there. We are going to see this example by using IDLE window. Fact of 2000 means 2000 factorial. That must bring the huge number here. File open. Recursive function example 2. Five factorial is 120. So 2000 factorial is enormous. 2000 into 1000 and 999 multiplied by 1998 up to 1. So it must be a huge value. So the limit is extended to 3000 here. Run this model by using run model. Here output is in 101 lines here. Here output is 101 lines here. Click this on. That is a huge number. That means 2000 into 1000 and 999 multiplied by 998 up to 1. This is a huge number. So this is the value of 2000 factorial. This is the value of 2000 factorial. In this example, we extend the limit, recursion limit, up to 3000 calls. That's all, students. Thanks for watching.